More Battlefield 2042 issues are here. Can't say that we're surprised. This is DICE we're talking about. Mouse input issues where the mouse is cutting out for seconds. We got stuttering issues. We got black screen issues. We've got everything here with Battlefield 2042, the best Battlefield anybody has ever played in their life. Yesterday, I put up a pretty negative video talking about Dark Protocol and the terrible kill switch game mode and my experience with it. If you haven't seen that yet, I'd highly recommend checking it out. And before we get into today's video, please do make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you're new, and leave a comment down below if you are having any issues like this related below. So when the update released Tuesday, I wasn't actually having any issues when it come to mouse input and stuttering in general. And then today when I was playing, which is Wednesday, I'll put some gameplay up in the background. The stuttering issues are real. Now there's always been mouse input issues when it comes to 2042, especially when you compare them to older Battlefield titles, but this is really a game-breaking bug in a sense. And it's weird because like, why is this happening? Why are these mouse input issues happening? Like where it just randomly stops working for a second or two and then you're getting like insane stutters for. The stutter issues have definitely gotten me killed plenty of times when they shouldn't have, and the gameplay in the background was playing on kill switch. We were being spawn killed on Hourglass, but there's plenty of times where the stuttering had just completely ruined my chance of trying to push forward and get out of the spawn trap. It seems to be with every update DICE releases for 2042, something bad always happens. They always mess up something. And the peak player count as well for like 24 hours and that has definitely gone down on Steam. It's dropped by like 50%. There's still a lot of new players playing this game on PC, and the fact that they are now having these issues, I've got a close friend of mine that's having these issues after coming back to the game since like beta, and it's just like, it just puts you off straight away. It just gives you like a bad taste in your mouth. DICE need to fix this urgently. This cannot wait for like another, let's say, week or two when we have like the weekly rotation changes and then you have like the mini updates in between. We can't wait for that. This needs to be addressed and fixed immediately. I'm probably not going to be playing 2042 much myself. Luckily, I've got a load of backlogged content from the last couple of days, but I probably won't be playing it while these issues are happening because the stuttering was horrendous on kill switch, and if I'm having them issues on Conquest or something where everything's way more chaotic, I can't deal with it. The stuttering issues themselves though, I was on Tuesday playing some Conquest after kill switch and I was chatting to people in game chat and loads of people were reporting these issues and they were asking if anyone else was having them. I was saying no, I was quite lucky to not be having them, and Ishmael as well wasn't having them. He's a good friend of mine in the Discord, and I literally responded to his message when he said, has anyone else been having these issues? I said no, I haven't. Luckily, we must be the lucky few. And then the first game I played when we went on 2042, the stuttering was insane. It just baffles me at this point. I don't see how these things are happening in the game when it's like 2 years into its life cycle. It's just, this shouldn't be happening at all. It doesn't make sense. All we know though is that the DICE devs are definitely investigating the issue, and we just gotta wait it out. Essentially, we just gotta wait, see what happens, and hopefully it gets fixed ASAP. But it does not pair nicely after we've had like this huge influx of players over the last couple weeks, and now this is happening. It's making people question whether it's them or their rigs instead of the game, when 9 times out of 10 it's the game. This sort of stuff always happens with Modern Warfare as well. We've got mouse input issues, we've got stuttering issues, both of them. To call them game breaking is maybe a bit of like an overstatement, but they definitely ruin the gameplay experience and make the game sometimes unplayable, and it just makes people want to quit the game. We got kill switch, which was just designed horribly. It's like the map designers and game mode designers just didn't communicate at all. We got issues with Portal where people can't host servers and it's just flooded with stupid XP farming and unlock attachment lobbies, and the thing is they don't work. I've had a few of you guys comment recently, do not use these servers if you are going to try and unlock attachments for your weapons. Portal servers will more than likely bug out your weapon progression and it's just not worth it. Just don't even risk it. Just go into solo versus AI. It's one of my biggest gripes with DICE is that they just haven't done any updates to Portal. They haven't added any new maps, new weapons. And when I say new weapons, I mean vault weapons. There's so much untapped potential with Portal that actually irritates me that they're not tapping into it. But yeah, the lobbies on there are just absolutely spammed with XP and unlock stuff and farming, and mate, it's horrendous. What is the point of them? There is literally no reason to play them at all because they just don't work. And if the off chance they do work, it's just stupid. I don't know. I just don't agree with them at all. DICE are completely against people boosting, essentially essentially like every other company. You don't want people boosting for stuff in game. Obviously unlocking the attachments in solo versus AI, you could technically call it boosting, but that's attachments for your weapon. But if you're trying to boost XP and battle pass progression, that's just not going to be allowed. Tell you what, I'll even put a funny little meme up here from Battlefield Portal on Twitter, just waiting for something to be done about XP farm servers because they don't work, they're stupid, get rid of them. There's also still a lot of issues when it comes to black screening on 2042 as well. This has been happening for at least a season or two now. I experience it like every now and then, but I know Maz, who's a great friend of the channel, he has the issue near enough every time we play, and Arctic as well. Whenever we finish a game, you just get a black screen and you got completely Alt F4 and reboot the game. Apparently that's quite a complex issue and DICE have been investigating it for a while, but we never had the issue before and now we've got the issue. There's also issues with the gold magnum icon is wrong in the weapons tab and the Taurus passenger guns have incorrect models. Update 6.1 is just not off to a good start, let's be honest guys. It is what it is. I'm not a very negative person, but I feel like I've still got to speak out on these issues. I've never really done it, but when critique is needed, I'm going to now provide it. So this will probably be my last and sort of like negative video for a while, so if you don't like that sort of content, don't worry, it's going to probably be gone for a bit unless something else magically happens within Battlefield 2042 that just ruins the game. It's been a very weird week for Battlefield 2042. It's not the week I was expecting after the sort of massive influx of players and people then adjusting to the game and the game feeling a little bit weird because of playstyles and stuff, people figuring out how they want to play that are new. And now we've got all of this happening, so it is what it is. If you enjoyed today's video, please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe.